Hey everybody, welcome to the MrMaple Show. We sure appreciate you guys tuning in here on our YouTube channel. We try to create a lot of cool content for you guys. Always got some cool plants to talk about. And today I wanted to get out here in the greenhouses, kind of think about what are some of my top favorite plants that are performing really well this time of the year. So I got a few selections for you today. Really appreciate you guys tuning in. Make sure you're signed up for our weekly email. That lets you know every week what plants are coming available on our website. It's a good way to kind of get the inside scoop on that, so you're always in the loop about what new things we got coming down the pipeline. We also have an open house coming up here in April. You guys definitely need to come out here and check that out. You can come and actually shop these greenhouses, walk through here, pick your plants. It's a lot of fun. A great community comes out here, and a lot of cool people to meet and a lot of great plants to take home with you. Get that landscape looking nice out there in those gardens. So got a great lineup for you here today. I'm a maple guy. I love Japanese maples, and this time of the year, typically you're thinking, you know, a Japanese maple may not have a lot to offer. You got great structure, usually great fall colors and great spring colors on those, but we have a Japanese maple here today. It's going to be my number 5 tree for the day here. This is Acer Palmatum Winter Orange. Now, look at this color. It's absolutely amazing that you can get these kind of colors in a tree bark. It's really exciting. Every time I see one of these coral bark varieties, they just really brighten up this time of the year. When you walk through the greenhouses, they just stand out. They just glow so brightly. And that's kind of how they are used out in your garden. So if you've got a dark spot in your garden, somewhere out there where you have maybe a backdrop, an evergreen backdrop, maybe a fence, definitely plant one of these beautiful coral bark varieties and brighten up that area and really show off those colors. Now this thing's a vigorous grower. You can get up to 10 feet in 10 years, sometimes even more than a foot of growth a year. Good sized plant once it gets established, and great fall colors too. Yellows and oranges in the fall. Definitely one of these would be a great asset to your garden. All right, next up on my list here today, coming in at number 4, we've got a really cool plant. When I first moved out here to Western North Carolina, I fell in love with the hemlocks. They're native trees here and grow in the mountains. Absolutely beautiful, majestic trees. And what we have here today is we have Tsuga canadensis pendula. This is a weeping form of the hemlock. Absolutely amazing. Now, what I love about the weeping styles is you can stake these about as tall as you want to get them and let them cascade and weep down from there. So each one is going to create its own unique shape and habit in your garden. There's a lot of cool ways to use things in your landscape. If you're needing a nice evergreen appearance out there, the hemlocks are absolutely a wonderful feature for that. They have beautiful kind of this light gray blue needles to them, stay evergreen, and just a really cool tree for any landscape and garden area. Now, one of these that I have in my garden, I have it placed on the top of a hill, and it's going to kind of weep and cascade down that hillside. Really cool tree. I love that how versatile it is, and so many different shapes and ways you can use it in your landscape. So another really cool tree for you today in my top 5 list. All right, guys, next up, coming in at number 3 here on my list, I got a beautiful plant for you here. This is a beautiful dwarf Camellia, Chamaecyparis obtusa melody. I just love this, man. We had a nice big set of these here at the farm. Every time I come into the conifer house, it just pops. The Chamaecyparis, that Hinoki style foliage, is absolutely amazing. It has these great little clusters, and the way the yellow and white and cream colors play into this variegated plant is really nice. It has this like swirling of color. Each little branch kind of highlights all these gradients of yellow and green together. It has an amazing texture and a really, really vibrant color. Now, this stays pretty small. We're looking at about 4 feet in 10 years, so you can fit this in a lot of spaces in your garden. You don't have to worry about this getting too big for that space. Now, again, with a beautiful evergreen, you're going to get this year-round interest out in your garden. Now, in those winter months, it does pick up that bright yellow color more. As the cooler temperatures comes, that color starts to intensify and really shows you what this tree can do. I love a good dwarf because we're all working in smaller gardens. This would be great for container gardening, kind of those rock gardens or those miniature gardens. It's one of my favorite of that group, of that Chamaecyparis obtusa. Absolutely beautiful colors, and I think every time I come into this greenhouse, it really stands out to me. And I think it's definitely one you need to add to your landscape. All right, guys, next on my list, coming in at number 2, we got a beautiful camellia for you here today. I love thinking about adding evergreen plants to my garden. It really always gives you a nice pop of color in those winter months. And what's really nice about especially a winter flowering camellia is you get that beautiful evergreen appearance out there, but then this time of the year, it kind of takes it up the next notch and gives you some beautiful blooms. Now, this particular variety here is Professor Sargent. Absolutely beautiful, bright red blooms, and it's a double bloom as well. So you get this kind of ruffled center with a single petal on the edge. Absolutely beautiful. Very detailed, very stunning flower. It kind of gives you like a carnation flower vibe to it. Really interesting texture too. I think, you know, in the winter months, you're always looking for something to kind of liven up the garden, and a camellia is a great way to do that. Another great evergreen plant too, so you can create a lot of dynamic color display in your garden. Pick one of these up today. All right, guys, last but not least, appreciate you hanging tough with me here. This is our top plant for the day out here on the farm. We got a beautiful Osmanthus heterophyllus goshiki, a beautiful variegated form of the fragrant tea olive. This thing is absolutely amazing. The speckling and splashes of variegation on this is super intense. Bright yellows and kind of these creamy white colors. And then the new growth on this comes out in a bright pink, overlaying all of this crazy yellow color. So this plant is just electric out in the garden. Another evergreen plant. So this time of the year, you're looking for something that's going to really create some dynamic color, and this is the one. Now, what I love about this as well is it brings another element to the garden, which gives you that flowering interest and fragrance. So this thing gets loaded with these tiny little white flowers and just a beautiful sweet fragrance in your garden. So definitely one that I think should be in every landscape out there. Nice like foundation plant somewhere in the background to let everything out front kind of contrast with it. Nice smaller size too, only 4 feet and 10 years. So a smaller size tree for your landscape, definitely pick one of these up. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's top 5 here at Mr. Maple. I love getting out here and cruising around in the greenhouses. There's so many amazing plants to select. Make sure you go and spend some time on the MrMaple.com website. We have a ton of things in stock right now, a lot of great products and a lot of great plants for those winter interest gardens. So definitely an exciting time to get on the website and see what we have available. Now, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're always trying to put out some interesting content for you guys. A lot of beautiful plants to share, and we appreciate you tuning in today. Take care, God bless, and have a great day.